And they should see you right in the corner here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got you right in the corner, right next to me. I can make myself a little bigger.
It's weird in my. How do I check that?
Oh, you cutting off. Move back from your mic and talk a little slower.
Move back from the mic.
Yeah. No, you were breaking up. So I got. Are you good though?
Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. Much better.
Yeah, if you had an extra iPad or something, you can go on YouTube and see yourself real quick. You had to turn the volume down.
Oh, I got it.
But you caught me. Hey, while you doing that, I'm gonna let you do that because I got to powder my nose real quick. You called right when I said I'm powdering my nose. Man, it took me an hour.
I don't want to interrupt. I don't want to interrupt.
No, I'm on the
doing
floor.
What you were doing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna run to the tinkle. A TMI, I call it.
What do I put in YouTube to pull you up?
Let me
Just
see.
call Moxley?
Let me see. What am I? This is called Mr. Piano Carlton Moxley.
Okay.
Mr. Piano $ Carlton Moxley.
Oh, okay.
And
Mr. Piano.
Man, I'm programming this keyboard fast now, boy. I even was having a race with myself to see. Let me turn off my vocoder, and they can hear me now.
Mr. Piano, what?
$. Oh wow, who's this? Oh, that's you calling me.
FaceTime video.
You just called me. You just called me on
I don't. That's weird.
I want to hang up.
It was me.
Yeah, I saw your number. Maybe it's man, this stuff. Just like you said, this stuff. In 3 years, I'm gonna turn off. I'm gonna start working backwards. 3 years from now, I want to just have a walkie-talkie and maybe a landline. You know, a CB radio and a landline.
I just pulled you up on Facebook and I'm seeing.
No, that's not Facebook. A YouTube.
I mean, I know I pulled you up on YouTube. Did you just move over? Yeah, I think that's you.
Yeah,
it's weird because on my computer, it's a different picture.
Yeah, it's that's lag. The latency is called.
It's showing a picture of one of your machines.
It's let me see. Yeah, it's the latency. It's slow.
Oh, okay.
See, because that way, if I go, you should be. It might take a while for you to see yourself.
I'm gonna go to the phone and come back. I'm gonna look at you at the phone and come back because this is the phone is.
Yeah. I gotta go to that was Kevin Powell. I gotta go to the tinkle room. Why, he probably call me back before I get through. You don't have to wait. Give me a minute. Oh, shoot. I couldn't answer the phone. Let me call him back on FaceTime. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I had to run real quick. I was in the morning when I get up, whatever I start doing, can you hear me? You got me?
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
It's so weird, man, because on my phone I pick you up live.
Yeah.
On my computer, I'm just seeing.
Oh, that's the latency. That's the slowness. Turn the computer down.
What do you mean turn it down?
The volume down, so you won't be hearing it because it's going to be real late on the computer.
Okay.
On your phone is live, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's a latency because I be trying to do a sound check on myself, and I got to sit there and wait for the I go
Is
on.
that because of the? You think it's because of the internet
It's
connection?
the latency. That's how it is. That's how it's been like that for. It's called latency when it's late. You see, latency.
Does it make a difference if I switch
No,
just to phone?
if you can figure that out, if you can get rid of that, you can make billions. Because that way the musicians can play live together on the
Wow.
internet. Because they have to. The only way they can play live now is to somebody send them a video and then they play along with it. And then they send it to the next person, and that next person plays along with
Wow,
it.
you're right. Because when I turn up the volume on the phone,
No,
I see something completely
no,
different.
yeah,
You're doing something completely different.
turn the volume down on you just whatever you live on, whatever you're talking to me on, turn the volume up on that, and turn the volume down on what you the one you called me on.
Yeah.
Leave the volume up on that one.
Okay.
And,
But now, when I'm hearing on the phone, you're at a totally different place, man.
yeah, no, that's latency. That's a whole nother technology. That's because it's latency.
I understand.
Okay, yeah, that's what is the, if a kid can figure out how to get it's a simple thing. I can explain it to him. It's like the turntables, like a Grandmaster Flash.
Yeah.
He used to go to stores and ask the people if he can borrow their turntable and take it apart to figure out where the turntable part, where the. And he's the one that took the crayon and put it on the album to mark where the song starts and ends.
Yeah.
He called that the secret. He didn't, and nobody knew how to do that except for him, Grandmaster Flash. Now they took that information. They didn't give him credit for it when they made all the other CD things with the thing like in the turntable. They didn't give him his credit, his due. He stayed alive long enough to go around and do demonstrations and make money.
I don't think I didn't know you say he stayed alive. He's
still alive. He's still all those guys that lived long enough. Now they go on tour and they get there. They tell people like Little Richard used to do. I did that first.
Yeah.
They lived long enough to get their props. They lived long enough to get their props.
Yeah.
And now when they have them sometimes in stores when a new piece of equipment comes. Just like Bernie. Bernie used to always say he hated all the new synthesizers.
Yeah.
He said, and they started fashioning them after what he was talking about, but they didn't give him his props.
Huh.
They tried to do the throwback legacy synthesizer.
Yeah.
But they didn't recognize him. I don't know if Keith Richards from Yes.
The Rolling Stones.
No, I'm thinking about something else. From
Keith
Yes.
Richards was the guitarist from the
No,
Rolling
I
Stones.
mean somebody else. Keith from Yes. The keyboard player from Yes. The keyboard player from Yes.
That was we're talking about Rick Wakeman.
Yeah, Rick Wakeman and Emerson, the keyboard player from Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Keith Emerson.
Okay, those two guys. I saw a picture. I saw a video of those two guys and the keyboard player from the Funkadelics.
Those kinds of things. But I mean,
I don't know who the keyboard player was from Funkadelics.
He's the guy that did all of the bass lines, and his wife has a bunch of cassette tapes. She's going to spend the next 2 years doing a documentary herself, so it can be done correctly. Bernie Royale.
Bernie Royale. I thought he was a vocalist.
No, Bernie Royale. No, he was the keyboard player he was the director. What's his name? Put him in charge of directing and arranging the music for Funkadelic.
George Clinton put him in charge of.
Yeah, he was a prodigy, because they would have. Imagine having 15 to 20 to 60 people in a recording and mayhem. And they would play for hours and hours, and he would stop everybody and pull everything together and say, this is what you're trying to do. And he would write it out and arrange the music. Because they would, because all of them was tripping, you know, all high and just having a good time. He was, but
I don't know how those guys did as well as they did.
It was Bernie Royale. Bernie Royale was the only one bringing the music together. It's in history. He didn't get any of the money, and he hated to even talk about it. But I saw Keith Jarrett and the other guy. I saw those three standing up doing the video.
Yeah.
And Keith Jarrett and the other Emerson, the guy they were staring at Bernie Royale like he wasn't real. They knew what he had did. I saw a video with those three.
Huh. Was this on, did you see this on like YouTube?
Yeah, it was a YouTube video where they were...
Documentary.
Yeah, it was a short. But the thing about it, they were staring at him.
Yeah.
Because they knew what he did. He designed most of the synthesizer sounds. You know, synthesizer, you got to turn the knob to get the sound out. You know, it's no presets in those old ones. And he was responsible for 90% of the sounds that were used in every record that was put out during the disco, funk, disco, all of the sounds that were made, most of all the sounds. So they were staring at him knowing who he was.
Wow.
And I said, wow. I didn't know. I said, why is Rick Wakeman staring at him like he's not? And the other guy, Emerson, they were like, they knew who he was. So they gave him his props. It was like nobody else. There's only a few people around the world. And I seen him when he was demonstrating different synthesizers, and the people in the audience, they didn't give him a break. Every little note he played, they would clap. You know, as soon as he finished playing, and he was so humble and so shy that, you know, he was so nervous every time he touched the keyboard, he knows people would react, you know. Mm-hmm. And it was like he was so shy. As soon as he would finish, they would start clapping. He said, "Oh no, I don't believe this. You know, please don't do that." You know, he didn't want recognition.
Those guys were incredible. A lot of them didn't get their recognition.
He didn't get nothing. He played with so many other women groups too. It's a bunch of women groups when they line it up, and you know how they named the person that played the record that you didn't know.
The prospects of
Yeah.
But his wife already got ripped off for a bunch of cassettes already. So there's going to be a whole bunch of music coming out that that he's not going to get from.
People weren't aware.
Again.
Yeah.
But she has a concert pianist that's going to play the piano parts.
Wow, that's crazy.
Because I'm saying he was a concert pianist. He was a prodigy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was writing. He was playing with the city orchestra at age 8, just like Mozart and all those guys. All the people that know him saying that it's going to be about 15, 20 years before he actually gets to be set next to Mozart and you know in the libraries and stuff. You know.
You mean where they'll put him on that level?
Yeah, but people who knew him already he did a strings for Funkadelics too, and
he did strings.
He did
on the keyboards.
No, he wrote out all the orchestrated parts there was a string section. I didn't know anything about it. I happened to stumble. I need to find it.
It's funny. I never remember hearing strings in Funkadelic.
There's a piece that he did. They were interviewing the studio musicians who were playing and they would say, "Oh no, here come Bernie Royale again with all that music," because a lot of the music in the studio was like really simple stuff. You know, they could just wing it a lot of times. You know, but they're all of the sight readers. All the guys, you know, inside the studios, if you got paid, you had to be a sight reader to get paid. But he didn't know that he's supposed to document everything that he did and save it so he can get paid, you know.
Yeah.
But he didn't care. Some of those guys, the music was what counted. You know, a whole lot of those guys, the music was what counted. They just wanted to put the music out and save the world, like the guy Tesla. Tesla figured out how to get electricity out of the earth.
Right.
And,
For the cars.
yeah, and they made sure they put him on a hit list. You know, he got hit by a cab. The hitman ran him over with a cab.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but they made sure that they bought what he was going to do and put it on the shelf, his idea.
Right.
And then after he died,
He stole it.
yeah, they came into the hotel. He was in the hotel. It was in the safe. It came into the hotel and took all the stuff, all the paper, and they're saying that most of the stuff that he was doing, they're using right now. After he died, they said that's if you can count when he died, that all of this really strange stuff started happening in the atmosphere in the world, and
yeah,
because they took all of his stuff and started using it. But that's another thing, though. I don't really. But
well, listen, man. I gotta go throw some clothes in the dryer.
Okay.
Let me take 10, man.
Hey, you know what? Let me say real quick too, man. I'm learning how to program this. I got my playlist. I put the drums in and my vocoder. Let me see, my vocoder, man. I'm learning how to work this thing. Let me show you.
See that shit, Carl, that stuff is so far over.
I didn't want to learn. I didn't want to learn it. I didn't want to do it because it was so much to, you get stopped from doing. And look, I can.
So you just played around with it and picked up what it would
I was in a hurry. No, I'm in a hurry. You're supposed to sit down and do this for like days at a time. Here we go. Can you hear me? Test 1, 2. You can't hear me, can you?
That's crazy.
And this so it's too much trouble. I want to take this keyboard out, so I got my drum.
Hey, Carl.
Yeah.
It's weird, man. I'm seeing your picture sideways for some reason.
Let's see. It's on your phone?
No, it's on the computer. I'm seeing it sideways.
Let me see. No, I'm straight on my.
That's weird. Maybe it's something I can do on
It's your
my
phone. It's the way your phone is sideways or something. I don't know.
Wait, no, it's not my phone. I'm on my computer.
I don't know. You're not.
That's weird.
Live on Facebook?
Huh?
On Facebook, you talking to me on your computer? I mean,
no.
You're on
YouTube.
FaceTime.
I'm on YouTube.
No, you talking to me on FaceTime.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm talking to you on FaceTime.
Yeah,
Right.
I should be. You can't. I'm sideways on there on the picture.
Yeah, it's
Wow,
weird.
I don't know.
Sideways.
Yeah, that's probably how you. I don't know.
can't figure out how to turn it.
Don't worry about it. There's too much.
Yeah.
Too much going on. There's too much. Keep going through life where you at. And they talk about that Apple ProVision thing.
That what?
Apple ProVision. It's like 3 virtual. It goes on your eyes.
What? No, I'm not. I don't understand what you're talking about.
You know how they have the virtual reality thing you put on your head and look inside.
Oh, you mean the headphone type?
It's you can see through it and.
Oh, on your eyeglasses.
No, it's a big thing that fits on your eyes. It's actually a computer.
I've never seen that.
It's going to change. It's hotter than, they saying the introduction was hotter than the iPhone introduction. So,
Yes.
so 3 to 4 years from now, everybody's going to be walking around with this on there. The same way how people carry the phone.
How do you control it?
It's a computer.
Yeah, but you gotta. I mean, if you're wearing it on your eyes, how do you control it?
You just type. Can you see me?
No.
You can't see me?
I see your LCD
Okay, wait a minute. Let me see.
picture.
Let me see. Let me go back here. Let me see. I'll pick the biggest one. The biggest one. Let's see. Yeah, the biggest one. This is the biggest one I can get right here. It's going to take a while to get to where you at. But anyway, I don't know if you saw Johnny Pneumatic, where he was like, I think Ice-T was in the movie. He was a smuggler, and he smuggled all the information in his head. Well, anyway, he was typing. He put the thing on his head, and it was a computer. And you don't need a keyboard. You can use a virtual keyboard. You can your mouse. You just reach up and move the stuff around.
That's over my head.
But they're talking about it's a computer that you put on your face.
Wow.
And they even took into consideration if you wear eyeglasses, you can get your prescription fit so you can stick it in there so the eyeglasses won't.
But I'm still, I mean, do you control it from your brain?
No, it's
you carry a keyboard around?
No, you don't need a keyboard. It's a virtual keyboard. You just the keyboard you can use a regular keyboard or you can use a virtual keyboard that's built in, and you just type. You look and you see the keyboard and people be looking at you. You be typing in the air, but you be looking at the keyboard inside the thing.
In the air.
But the keyboard that you can see with the thing on your head, you can see the keyboard, but nobody else can see it except for you.
But you're typing in the air. You're not typing on your eyeglasses.
No, you're reaching out. You see when you put it on, you can see through it.
Keyboard.
You can see the room.
Nobody else can see it but you.
Yeah, you can see the whole room. You can see the room, and then when you want the keyboard on, you just turn the keyboard on so you can see the keyboard. You have multi screens, but they're saying that the introduction to it was just as hot as the iPhone was, people.
So it was.
So when it comes out, there's gonna be people sleeping out there like a day ahead of time or 2 days ahead of time to hold their spot. But they're saying that it's going to be so crazy that within 3 years, people are going to be walking around the same way they have the people walking around with their phone.
Yeah.
He's saying the more people who can afford it going to be walking around with this on their head because they can carry the computer with them.
Damn, that's crazy.
And it's saying that the church people are telling them to make sure you're strong because it's not enough strong people now how many people can turn their phone off for 2 days or 3 days?
Nobody. There's no individual.
Anthony doesn't.
Doesn't go on their phone every day.
Anthony doesn't. He leaves his off, and the only thing he just goes on. He goes on the computer just to sell his just to check on his watches. Yeah, and he's the one that leaves it.
He texted me the other day. I was texting with him the other day.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I hadn't heard from him.
That's very rare.
In a while.
He must. You should feel honored because he doesn't text. Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've talked to him.
Yeah, I keep telling him I keep missing him on the phone. Hey, but let me let you go. I'm thinking if I'm going to go out, I need to get out there early. It's supposed to be raining around 4 o'clock.
Well, it's hot here, man.
It's humid here too.
Mid-90s here.
I can talk myself out of going out to work easy because I was thinking about taking my synthesizer. But I can take a hot shower and wear thin clothes. And don't
take a lot of water.
I got 2 things of water and I got my beet juice. And where I'm playing at, I can leave my keyboard and run inside the Smithsonian and take a leak.
Man, I'd be scared to do that.
It's locked down out there. It's locked down out there where it's
I don't care. I'd worry about somebody.
The only person
they would try to steal it, and then trying to steal it, they may mess it up.
Yeah, the only person that would take it out there is somebody who's been seeing me for years.
Yeah, they know.
They would have to, and they would have to. As soon as I leave, as soon as I go inside, they would grab it and run it. But but
all right, man. Well, be careful out there today.
I'm thinking about talking myself out of it, and or I take my synthesizer so I can travel really light.
But hit me up when you get back home, right?
Hey, but I'm so excited about. I got like the Ebola and all my beats in here.
Right.
I'm brave to sweat because I got a fat. I'll be so happy, and plus I got a giant umbrella.
Yeah.
So as soon as I get there, the first thing I do is put up my umbrella and find up under a tree. And but hey, let me let you go. I've been eating this banana for an hour and 25 minutes, and just the last little piece took me an hour and 25 minutes to eat this banana.
All right, man. I'll catch up with you later.
Okay, take care. That was Kevin Powell. Very good friend of mine. He played all around the world. He's a master, drum rhythm master, certified in like 25 different rhythms. And Yeah, been around the world. And let me see, I just 0, 1. I need to cut that. I need to go offline and save that little section that I just talked to him. Put that on Facebook. Let me go ahead and get out of here. Peace and love, peace and hair grease, peace and roast beef, peace and roast grief. Live long and prosper, stay safe. Look like I'm on the microphone.